Hello mixtresses and mixters, this is mixtressrae, you're watching Mixtress Video. So I had hoped to, since I don't do Kickstarters very often, I had hoped to do an actual like unboxing of this tarot deck, but I kind of did one. I did like a shaky cam, one-handed, like quick and dirty unboxing reenactment because I got halfway through unboxing it and then decided to record a little bit last night, but it wasn't cute. So I'm going to do a review. So there are some decks, and those of y'all that have multiple tarot decks and know tarot intimately, there are some tarot decks that like you need some time with before you can do a review, and then there are some that you don't. Like, since this one is a redrawing of the traditional RWS tarot, it's one that like I feel like I already know intimately, you know? So I am going to do a review, but it's a review after having the deck for, God, when did I take it out of the box last night? Like 9 p.m. So I've had it like 13 hours and a good 7 of those hours I was sleeping. So I haven't had it very long, but I feel like it's okay to go ahead and do a review. So this is the first edition Moon Baby Tarot. Cards that tell people about themselves and their future. Nice write-up about the hoi polloi and the history of this deck. Just short and sweet. Just like this Kickstarter. This Kickstarter was short and sweet. There was, we got updates when there was something that we needed to be updated on, but we didn't get updated too much, which is a pet peeve of mine with Kickstarters, which might just be an indicator that I shouldn't be backing Kickstarters. The color choices are absolutely gorgeous. There's an extra justice and strength card so that you can choose which number where you like it to be placed. It came with a signed... Now this is my only deck. I do have the little card for Modern Witch, but I actually gave my limited edition of Modern Witch to a friend, so I still have like the little card for it, but it's a sweet note from Brant, and the guidebook is really cool actually. I like the like accordion guidebook situation where you just kind of flip through it like it's a book. I like that. The paper is actually really nice. I actually prefer this kind of thing a lot of the time because I don't usually need like a full guidebook on something. If you're not going to specifically discuss the symbolism, and you don't need to specifically discuss the symbolism whenever it's an RWS redrawing. The edging is hard to see on video, which if you've watched more than one walkthrough of this deck, that's probably what everyone is saying, but it is very gorgeous. It's this sort of pale lilac-y pink. It's gorgeous. The cardstock is really kind of perfect, to be honest. Like, it's that swishy matte, and it's very flexible, very easy to shuffle. I'll do a little example for you here. See? Very easy to shuffle. I was a little worried, but it is very easy to shuffle. And I am extremely happy with this cardstock quality. That is actually like a big deal to me, and it is good. It is really good. The color choices, like, come on. I have always been, as soon as I found out about the hoi polloi, I was drawn to it, but it's always been out of my price range. And there were things that bugged me about it, such as like the font that's on the original hoi polloi is like some sort of like Times New Roman Gothic, like it doesn't match the vibe of the deck at all, and Brant fixed that. The colors were kind of muddy, and I mean, they were very 70s, but they were just like this is almost more skewed. The color scheme in this is a little bit more skewed towards 60s aesthetic, I would say. Like, this one's more 70s with the like orange and green, which, God, I can't get over it, Brant. I mean, if you're watching this, you did such a fucking great job with the colors in this deck. Like, gorgeous. All the like lilac-y, almost Pepto-Bismol pinks, and the like putrid greens, and I say putrid in the best way possible. It's just gorgeous. It is gorgeous. So I've always wanted the hoi polloi, but I knew I would never really be able to afford it. And it would be one of those things that, like, once you get it, because the cardstock I've heard is really crappy on the hoi polloi, you don't really want to use it too much, you know? So, I mean, what is there to say? It's just an extremely well done Kickstarter. He made, this is just my deck interview last night. I'm like, what is our relationship going to be like? I get the Empress, the Two of Cups, and the Lovers. That is a really good sign, I should say. And also he sent a kind of postcard size print, some kind of schmutz on the card. It's not on the card forever. I think it just got stuck inside the bag when I put it back in there. We got postcard size prints, and I got the Sun card. So lots of great vibes with this deck so far. And I think it is the coolest touch ever that he made like a personal, hand-done, tie-dyed cloth for everyone. I just can't even imagine. Whenever he said he was doing that, I was like, fuck, that means that this Kickstarter is going to take forever, because he probably doesn't realize what a huge undertaking he's doing there. But everything was on time. It was just the smoothest Kickstarter ever. And everything is really great quality. As a person that has, with limited means, who is trying not to acquire too many things, this is a Kickstarter that I backed several months ago, and I was a little worried because I'm at that point where I just don't want more. I was a little bit worried that I wasn't going to want this. Not because anything is wrong with this deck, but I was a little bit worried about that just in my own personal, where I am right now moment in life. But I don't feel that way at all. I'm extremely happy to have it. It might even become my purse deck, because I like to have an RWS deck in my purse. And so usually it's either the Centennial or the Modern Witch or Halloween Tarot, even though it's not really an RWS, but it's pretty based in RWS. So this could become my purse deck, possibly. And yeah, I'm extremely happy with it. 10 out of 10, I mean, I guess I'm trying to think, what are my critiques?
Whatever I feel like I want to do. God.
Sorry, that's my reminder tone. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it, because it's just flawless, Like, I am so glad that I never, just... Because I wanted the hoi polloi. And I could see that, in some alternate universe, I might have decided to do it at some point. And right now, I'd be regretting that, because I'd be like, well, look at this. This is so much better, and it was affordable. Because everything that I didn't like about the hoi polloi, he improved. The cardstock, the color scheme, and the font. He made it better. And also for people that want the choice between what number they want to put justice and strength at, he gave people that option as well. It just couldn't have gone better. It just couldn't have gone better. Anyway, I just can't. I'm just in appreciation mode, really. Like, I guess this doesn't really count as a review because I'm just gushing over. I'm just so proud of him. And, like, that sounds stupid because I don't even know Brant personally. We've maybe had a couple of comment exchanges, and that's it, in YouTube videos. But I just think that's so cool. You know, I just feel like he's such a relatable person, and he made this project happen, and it's wonderful, and so many people are gonna love it, and it's just like bringing tears to my eyes because he seems like such a nice person, and I'm so glad that that this project became a reality. You know, it's encouraging, and if you're watching Brant, you did a fucking incredible job. So great, love it. Happy with it. I know I'm going to use this deck all the time. You know, it's just going to be like, okay, I want to use an RWS today. And for me, the choices there are, do I use my Vintage Plaid back? Do I use my Centennial? Or do I use the Moonbaby Tarot? I would also kind of put Modern Witch in that category too. But yeah, it's like, I want an RWS. Those are my 4 choices. Which one do I want? And this is solidly going to be up there on my choices, even though there's no cat in the Queen of Wands. But that's okay. I'll forgive it. It's not your fault, Brand. The cat wasn't there to begin with. So, yeah, anyway, love it. Gonna shut up about it now, because basically I'm just like, oh my god, I love this over and over, and that's not a fun review. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Brant, for making this incredible deck. You did such a fucking good job. Oh my god. I'm blown away. Blown away. Okay. Bye, guys.